Please.
Good afternoon. My name is Melanie Vant, and I'm the Director of Democracy Delivers at USAID in Washington. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. My name is Adam Keeley. I'm a Senior Program Officer at Millennium Challenge Corporation.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. My name is Sierra Rothermick. I'm a Special Advisor with the Millennium Challenge Corporation.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. My name is Peter Jaffe. I am General Counsel and Vice President of the Millennium Challenge Corporation. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good afternoon, Mr. President and colleagues. Jason Small, I'm the Managing Director for Africa at the Millennium Challenge Corporation in Washington. Glad to be here again.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. Steve Marma, Country Director for MCC here in Zambia. Soon to move here in a few months.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. It's a pleasure to see you again. My name is Alice Albright, and I'm the Chief Executive of the Millennium Challenge Corporation.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. My name is Lanisa Wahid. I'm the Chargé d'Affaires at the US Embassy.
And good afternoon, Mr. President, colleagues. Again, my name is Hope Stumboko. I am Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation in charge of admin. So, Your Excellency, may I take this opportunity to invite our colleagues. I'm not sure whether my counterpart here will introduce Madam Alice Albright or whether we'll go ahead and have a briefing from themselves. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you again, Mr. President, for taking time out of your schedule to meet with us today. We are so very excited for this new partnership in a sector that we all believe will be catalytic to Zambia's economic growth. This is part of our long-term partnership with Zambia as well when we're talking about the agricultural sector. And we look forward to expanding our partnership with Zambia. So let me also turn over the floor to our CEO of MCC, Ms. Alice Albright.
Thank you so much, Madam Chargé. Your Excellency, Mr. President, thank you so much for welcoming my team and I to Zambia. It has been almost 2 years since my last visit to your beautiful country, and what a distinct honor it is to meet with you again. As you know, the Millennium Challenge Corporation is proud to be a key part of the U.S. government's strong partnership with the people and the government of Zambia. The Biden-Harris administration is committed to working together to promote good governance, strengthen economic development, and support food security in Zambia. During my last visit, we discussed speeding up the development of our compact due to the great need to reduce poverty through growth of the agriculture and agro-processing sectors. Mr. President, I am back in Zambia to discuss the progress we have made, and I'm pleased to say that we are meeting our objectives. Together, we've worked to design a program that will not only grow the development of the agricultural value chain through infrastructure, financing, and policy reform, but would also address food and nutrition security issues given the current drought conditions faced by Zambia. Just recently, MCC signed an aid memoir with the Minister of Finance that outlines our reform commitments jointly agreed upon for this compact. This program will catalyze the agriculture sector through targeted road infrastructure, asset financing, policy reform, and institutional strengthening. We are partnering on long-term solutions to address the urgent needs of the Zambian people. I'm visiting an agro-processing plant right here in Zambia to learn firsthand how our future compact will unlock the country's economic potential. Your Excellency, MCC seeks to promote inclusive economic growth that also supports women, youth, and the most impoverished communities. And just as our prior compact continues to benefit millions of people in Lusaka, thanks to your government's investment in the sustainability of our program, we know that you will make every effort to ensure this new compact is equally supported. The progress we see today is due to your government's commitment, led locally by the team here under the leadership of CEO Pamela Walya. Pamela, lovely to have you here. This compact, which we hope to sign later this year, is a powerful example of the ongoing partnership between our two nations. Mr. President, we are so proud to work with Zambia to pursue our shared goal of making our people freer, safer, and more prosperous. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for those brief but succinct words. Mr. President, may I invite you to make your remarks?
Thank you very much. Yes, please just acknowledge our visitors, Church Affairs, and Madam Albright and your team, MCC team, and other colleagues, and also to give due recognition to PS, my colleagues in State House and others. It is my duty first, if I step aside from the issues, to just thank you, really thank you for visiting us for the second time in 2 years. We're very delighted to have you here. But also to extend that appreciation to President Biden and the US government and US citizens for their support in the MCC, but also other programs that we're working on with the US under our US-Zambia bilateral partnership. We're very pleased with this partnership, I must say. And government to government is important, it lays the basis, foundation. But we are also very pleased that of late we're having an increasing interest in the US businesses looking at our country. And the English say the taste of the pudding is in the eating. So the Cobalt transaction, where we have a JV with the Cobalt of the US on a tenement on the Copper Belt in Lubambe, we call Mimomba project. It's very exciting to us, the exploration work that has been done since the JV, the joint venture, was entered into, and the results of those exploration, or that exploration, is even more encouraging. I'm sure the Church Affairs is aware that we're very excited because of the find in there, the quantum of the resource that is in the ground there, and the acceleration of works around there to move it towards a mine, a productive mine, and it will contribute to our agenda as a country to achieve 3 million tons of copper production. Then we're saying in 10 years. So now we're saying in another 7 to 8 years. And that project really will take us towards that agenda. So we're very, very grateful for what this partnership is delivering over years, traditionally, but now increasing on the business side, because that's important to our economic expansion agenda, growth agenda. Very, very important. I wanted to indicate that. But the MCC first compact, $355 million, mainly on Lusaka water systems, water supply, sanitation, and drainage project, which really took the larger portion of this $355 million of Compact 1. We're very pleased with that, and we want to thank the MCC, your predecessors, and now yourself and your team for that confidence. And the remaining aspects of that project will be consummated, will be implemented, and we can confirm that. So we can, if you like, bed what we have, put to bed, then move to Compact 2. Compact 2 is very important, $450 million, and more important also the three components that are there, the roads side, infrastructure side, and also I think we're happy really that this time we're putting in a component on asset finance, component very, very important. The agricultural policy reform, institutional strength and component or part of the Compact 2 is critical to us. It really fits in our agenda, again, to basically exploit the resource endowment we have in different areas. But infrastructure is key, because without access, road access for raw materials, without access for basically moving out what we produce, then we cannot market, we cannot realize revenue from what we'll be doing, be it agriculture, be it mining. The most important thing for us also, this Chipata Lundazi Road is critical to us because it takes us into one of Zambia's key agricultural production areas. So we're very delighted with this compact. So our edge is that, before I come to the edge, is to indicate to you that this week Monday, Cabinet colleagues, Cabinet approved from our end these 3 bits and pieces of Compact 2. So that approval is granted by Cabinet, and therefore we would like to encourage you and our team to work together to expedite conclusion of the negotiations. Our negotiations will be led by the Secretary of Treasury, I believe, and I'm sure on your side the team is ready to conclude the negotiations. So our edge is to conclude yesterday, so that we can really move to the stage that is even more important, which is to put the resources into the ground in the intended area. So really that will be my edge, and I think we may cover 1 or 2 things after the media is gone. But before the media goes, just to wish the US and your government, citizens, well as you run up to the next elections. And we would like to do as much with yourselves before the elections, so that outstanding works, especially conclusion of the Compact 2, really will be very important to us, so that the remainder of the time, we know that election creates not just laxity, but it creates anxiety, and generally things slow down sometimes. But we do believe that under your leadership, Madam Albright, we will continue pushing MCC and residual aspects of Compact 1 and Compact 2. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for, as usual, the wise words and the guidance, as usual. And I think we always hear it loud and clear. We need to move with implementation. And on the technical side, I think that's the commitment that the President is reminding us to make. So thank you so much.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to J.
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, J Cool, and turn on the notification bell, cause I'm gonna see you in the next video.